takeoff.
Drones are currently being used to have a persistent overwatch above key areas of strategic interest for European, Allied, and Arctic Western powers. Now, the key here is that they're investing in technologies that allow some level of interoperability. So they're largely investing in American medium altitude, long endurance drone systems. These are unarmed drones, let's be very clear, that can not only survey over towards the Arctic and that ever increasing importance of the Northern Sea Route, which is being utilized by both Russia and China for global trade in and out of the Arctic regions, but they're also strategically placing them so that these drones can also keep a watchful eye to Russia, more towards Europe, more towards the Baltic and out towards Ukraine. Larger medium altitude and long endurance drone systems are used to severe weather conditions. When you get down to the smaller systems and the tactical drones that of course have to deal with very severe weather storms, cold weather, they're used to having battery power, which means they can be affected just like any of us with our smartphones out in the cold. Our battery life reduces.
Yeah, there are definitely some challenges, especially with humidity and icing conditions, as well as some of the electronics as they get colder and colder may experience some difficulties, but at this time we haven't had the experience in the Arctic to actually see just how far we can push the air vehicle.
Great.
12 in here.
Nope, I got 12 out here, you're good.
Answer, please.
And freezes back there. It's definitely not what we want, and it's important for drones to not ice up because icing on a drone reduces the performance. It can reduce the endurance, but it can also lead to crashes if the performance degradation is too severe. So that's what we try to limit with our system, limited performance degradation, and a drone can fly in icing conditions. So we hope to learn how to best design an ice protection system for a wing so that it can work on multiple different designs, that it uses as little energy as possible to remove the ice completely from the wing.
I would say that when it comes down to the more advanced medium altitude, long endurance systems, due to the fact that anything that flies up that high has to sustain extreme weather conditions, then it is the West, it is the European powers in the United States that has that advantage. And that is quite clear. But due to Russian innovations with the war in Ukraine, I'd say that when it comes down to the smaller systems at the tactical level, it is likely the case that Russia has the advantage there.
Я тут так довго бавлюся, блін.
Давай, давай, все, опускай цього. Нос.
Вони вже нас тут чекали, вони так на нас втикали, капець.
Давай.
Вперед пішло. Ох, ні, файно, в башню.
Файно,
В башню.
загорився,
Всьо,
є.
в башню.
Є, загорився.
Да, в башню прямо.